Look, you don't even have to say anything. Gosh, how did you get into another crash after you just uploaded a new video the other day? It seems kind of odd. It wasn't odd. It wasn't odd. Okay? It was not at all. All I gotta say is thank God, because that nigga was on our side yesterday. Yeah, that's right. The day after I recorded this video, because I'm not trying to lose this story. And like I don't really see any reason to post it like a year after it happens. I mean, honestly, just posting it now works. Not even gonna lie to you. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's get right into it. Anyway, yesterday, so the day before recording this, yesterday, me, my boy OJ, we're calling him OJ, no relation to Simpson, no relation to Simpson. My boy, me, sorry, my boy OJ, me, and my boy Jay. Yep, we have O, J, and we have J. These are great names. We were gonna go see our boys, Bam Bam, our friend Cade, and I don't know who else was gonna be there, but we were going to see them, and they live about 40 minutes away, and we were supposed to show up around 1, so we went to like McDonald's around like 12, left McDonald's around like, or well, we got to McDonald's around like maybe 11:30, left McDonald's around like 12:13, and we were on our way there. Well, we missed our first turn. Actually, we didn't even miss the first turn technically. We turned where we weren't supposed to the first time. And so then we go down to like I don't know, maybe 3, 4 minutes down the road, maybe 2, 3 miles down the road, and then we get to the second light where we're supposed to turn at. We didn't. We went straight through it, and I was like, "Bro, we need to like get on track here." So eventually we turn down this road and we're going down it, and I'm not gonna lie, look, we were all a little high. Okay, we all agreed that weed played a part in it, but it didn't play like it wasn't the problem, and this is why. So we're going down this road, I'm looking ahead at like the cars, and it's a four-way, okay, but only two ways have to stop. The ways going straight across. So going left and right, those two lanes don't stop. I noticed this, and I'm like, I don't know what like really happened, like why I couldn't say it. Like I could see that it was happening, but I was just like wasn't able to say it. And so by the time like I can by the time I can feel like I've cogged up the right words to say, my boy OJ is already screaming at the driver Jay. He's like, dude, you need to stop. You need to stop. He's like, Jay. And then by the time he's screaming Jay, we are already in the first lane of the two lanes going across. We're in the first lane, and I'm in the back. I can see it all happening. I had the perfect angle for this. We're in the first lane. The people have seen us coming, so they've stopped. They haven't been coming the way we've been coming in the first lane. They haven't been going left. The people going right across the lane, they haven't seen us. This lady did see us. One dude was able to swerve out of the way. This lady stopped, but then sped up her car, and that's what we think saved her from like us T-boning her, because we only hit the back of her car, literally just almost ripped off her bumper, but her bumper was still intact with the car. And so after we hit her, we spin around to the opposite side of the road that we were on. So going straight across, we spun around to the other side of the road, landed perfectly on the right side of the road, in between the lines, as if like we were going to go home, dude. We get out the car, we're like, dang, bruh, we like, this is bad, okay? My boy OJ's got his box in the car that has weed in it, that has a bunch of other stuff in it, like papers and a grinder. And then my other boy, Jay, has a bag on him, bruh. Has a bag of weed on him, bruh. We're freaking out a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, these niggas are going to jail today, bruh. More likely Jay's going to jail because it's all in his fucking car. I was like, we're fucked. I look at the front of the car, dude. The truck, damn near in perfect shape, dude. Like, the front bumper's messed up. I don't have a photo of it. I would show you it, but you're just gonna have to go off my description. The front bumper was messed up, and it was still drivable. Only one of the lights was messed up as well, so like we were all good to go on that part. When Jay came back over from talking to the other driver who was involved in the accident, he was like, she's hysterical. Bruh, I was like, just like the first time I got in my crash, dude, where the lady was like, oh, my neck, because I'm pretty sure the lady in the car also had like a dude in the car because he got out and like came over to us and he was like, "Are you guys okay? Were one of you the drivers?" And I was like, "No, are you guys okay?" And he was like, "Oh, we're fine." But she quote unquote wasn't fine. And she even got her car towed away, even though we only saw damage on the back of the car. Like, we couldn't even see the left side of the car. But when the officer came to talk to us, we were like, "How bad is her car?" And he was like, "Oh, you guys only clipped her back." So who knows why she got a tow out of there that day. But like, we're sitting there and the paramedics showed up and they were like, "Yo, what's going on?" And we told them what happened and they gave us a couple blankets that they didn't take with them. So me and my boy OJ got free blankets that day. Or more likely, I got a sheet and he actually got a blanket because they didn't give me a blanket. They gave me a sheet. I was very mad about that. Anyway, so we were sitting there waiting for the cops to show up. The cop shows up. And before this, like, the lady paramedic had told my boy OJ that, "Yo, like, people haven't seen this sign before. It's cool." Because OJ said that when we were approaching it, he said this sign looked like it was slanted to the people going straight across the street, even though we needed to stop at that stop sign anyway because we needed to turn there. So we are missing our turn again, either way. So we're like sitting there. The cops came. They took our statements and everything, took pictures of the car. They did not search the car. Thank fucking God they did not search the car. And we're like sitting there, and all three of us, that was all our second crashes. It was so weird. OJ had his first crash earlier last year. Jay had his crash, I think, 2 years ago. And then I had my crash back when I was 16. And then all three of us together got in our second crash together. I thought that was super weird. I was already praying to God as soon as we got out of the car. As soon as we got out of the car, I looked to the sky. I was like, "Thank you, God." Oh my God, this could have been so bad. It wasn't. We survived it. We did great. It was great. Thank God we survived. I ended up texting my friend immediately. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "We're not gonna be able to show up." I was like, "We just got in a car crash. Jay just wants to go home." I was like, "I feel that, bruh. I'm just trying to go home." Literally on the way back to Jay's house, my boy Tim texts me. Not really, he really just snapped me, and then just casually out of nowhere, I was like, "Yo, me, Jay, and OJ got in a car crash. We're fine on our way home now." And he literally hits me with the, "How are you just dropping that casually?" And I was just like, "Because nobody got hurt, dude. Nobody got hurt. I mean, like, people get in car crashes all the time. Can't let this phase us like we think it's gonna phase us." But, that's all I got today for you guys. Moral of the story, pay attention when you're driving on the road. Don't miss so many turns because then you can end up like us. Like I said, like weed was a factor, but it wasn't the biggest factor. You know, slowed down our reaction time to me saying what I need to say, but that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Yeah, it was crazy for us. Just like, I mean, kind of hearing it is probably crazy for you. I don't really have any more to say about it. That's really all that happened. It was kinda nuts, it was kinda crazy, we survived at the end of the day though, so it's whatever, I'll have another video for you guys next week. I know this is literally I'm counting this as 2 videos in 1 week because usually Mondays start my week, so this is 2 videos in 1 week, so enjoy that. But, I don't really have anything else for you guys. Y'all stay y'all stay safe, be good people, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye.